Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Connor, and with me again in person are Blake.
Hey, everybody.
Bob.
Hey, this is my current intro line.
And Matt.
Hey, what's up?
We are back in Night Watcher. We are on Chapter 15, Peter Piper.
You remember what that meant a lot earlier, right?
He picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Right, and they were using that as the rhythm for their...
They
were sucking themselves
then all
up
of a
for
sudden-
demons.
Then Cambridge 1969 by Yoko
Oh.
Ono.
Yeah.
Actually, shit, I forgot that.
Yeah, that's why you should be hyped for this. I thought you knew
okay.
that, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
dude,
you got
it's-
Peter
No, I don't know why I
His
assumed
story
you
has
remembered.
spanned generations. Of Steel Donut.
Yeah, it really
Yeah,
Our
has. It was-
grandfather started riffing this story.
Gosh, I'm
When Dick
thinking about
Moore first told it around a fire.
Yeah.
The first fire.
So last time, Bean had been hyping up meeting with Johnny Farthing for like 2 chapters, and that happened, and Johnny Farthing just
Laughed
like,
in his face."
Dave told me you were kind of crazy, Bean.
He told me you were a schizo.
It's like, yeah, okay, that was a good word.
I don't
for the
know why
chapter.
I did that voice for Johnny Farthing, even though I do Johnny Farthing.
Giving somebody else's impression voice of your
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
Peter Piper, things are gonna go somewhere. Apparently.
All right.
Apparently.
Yes.
I can't tell anymore.
Yeah, we're the hype, Connor's the anti-hype.
Yeah, I'm. My God, this story is starting to.
I
piss me off.
just want you to keep track of how many error
Errors, yeah.
error per page. We'll see if we can pull out any trends.
Man, I'm so hyped. This is like my second favorite story behind Me, My Friends, Upon Us.
Yeah.
This is so good. Alright, so Peter Piper. Like I said, I couldn't stay away. I had to keep my eye on everything Dave and his apes were doing.
When did you say that? At the beginning of
When
last
did
chapter?
I'm trying to think. When did he say I couldn't stay away?
Somewhere in there.
Okay.
Well, like he said,
No.
Yeah.
take his word for it.
Okay.
No.
You know me. I'm the kind of guy to say something like that and mean it.
Yeah.
The next Sunday night, Shirley sat beside Erica. I went down to the front row. Nobody sat beside me. No Dash Buddy this time talked to me.
Ding.
Look at this. Nobody sat beside me. No hyphenated buddy talked to me. Nobody even sat near me. How?
Dick Borer. You have an underscore on your keyboard. I know that for a fact. I saw it a couple chapters ago.
Like,
So
Last chapter. You can use backspace. I promise it'll work.
It's
this
like
time.
right near backspace, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Buddy came in with Carrie. They went over. Yeah, that's true because he put the underscores right before the start of a sentence. So yeah, he went to hit backspace
Yeah.
while holding shift. Oh wow!
Fool.
All right, so
Wait
Buddy,
a minute. Do you think that where there's dashes, he's supposed to even to backspace
Yes,
something and just
Maybe.
that makes the most sense because like those other nobodies are perfect and they're right sandwiching
But I
it.
mean, what did he put? What was there? Like, it doesn't matter.
too small.
Yeah,
We
small
need to focus
potatoes.
on the russets.
Focus on the russets. Buddy came in with Carrie. They went over to the piano and looked at some songbooks. When he thought most of the kids had come in, he got up to start the singing. I thought they made up their own like Satan
Both
songs.
singing.
What do they need songbooks at the church
They're
for?
Satan songbooks.
Oh, they're
Yeah, they
Yeah.
bought them from the Satan store.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Satan store.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Satan Supplies and Satan
Yeah.
Accessories.
Yeah.
I'm
Boy.
Satan.
Yeah,
I'm
Anton.
Lucifer.
We got a
I'm Lucifer.
discount on Satan songbooks.
Yeah, Anton LaVey's Fireside Classics.
Oh my god.
Just
Strumming away on an acoustic guitar.
hey yo, come, alive.
Hey, yo.
Oh, that's my favorite Satan song.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
spirit come. Hey.
And then I guess this is Buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, that's me. Holy shit, I
He's a
haven't gotten
jock
to say
dude.
anything for so many fucking chapters.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we got some new songs.
He got whistles and cheers.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
Good whistle.
I can't whistle.
These are new words to some old songs you already know, so you won't have any trouble learning them.
Yeah. I really want to hear Number of the Beast sung
Yeah.
to the tune of Rock of Ages. More cheers.
People are fucking cheering about this.
I love song covers with altered lyrics.
Oh my god, it is Rock of Ages with different lyrics. I didn't even see that.
Uh-huh.
So
First one is this.
he began to sing Rock of Ages as Carrie played, but he changed the words. It was awful.
Oh,
But
gosh, his tempo's all off.
He couldn't hold a note to save his life.
Yeah.
It's like that One Direction live performance.
I'm trying to think of a good pun with save his life.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
gosh,
it's
yeah. That,
One Direction shreds.
yeah.
All night, yeah. But the guys loved it. They had it memorized the first time through.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Fucking
That was really impressive.
Yeah, this is getting them smarter every minute.
Maybe he really is good for this church.
Yeah.
It's not such a bad. I mean, wow. They're getting to us before Bean can.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Pull away.
They actually did a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all they do is give drugs and alcohol to kids, try to murder people, summon Satan,
So like
actual Satan.
so good people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah.
They
And
make fun of that Bean fellow, and anyone who does that's okay in
Yeah,
my
yeah,
book.
yeah.
they could summon Satan into the room, but it's like they make fun of Buddy.
Oh, big Bean.
Like people are like, oh, you're
Yeah.
Bean. Like everyone's like jittering around like a little possessed,
Yeah.
and it's like And then Buddy taught them some others I wouldn't even want to repeat.
You didn't repeat the last one.
Yeah.
They were the melodies of our good old Christian hymns, but the words were either dumb or dirty.
I'm trying to think of a Christian hymn and then sub in dirty words.
Amazing fuck. I don't know.
Amazing.
How sweet the
shit.
puss.
Yeah.
How sweet the
Kush.
the
Oh,
kush.
Kush. Oh, yeah. How sweet
Yeah.
the Kush.
Amazing blaze.
Yeah, wow.
Amazing place. How sweet the Kush.
Amazing mace.
Oh, my God.
Like I, and then
To
here,
save a wretch like me, you don't even need to change that one.
yeah. I once rolled blunts by the pound. Was high on that dank ass weed. Yeah.
There we go. There's amazing blaze. Amazing blaze. How sweet the
kush
to save a wretch like me.
I once rolled blunts
by
the pound.
got high on dank ass weed. Yeah. Everyone's like, yeah, whoa.
That song was kind of nonsense, but
All right,
Like
guys,
people are spinning their shirts above their heads. Like,
memorized it the first time around, so keep doing it.
Yeah.
one time through.
oh, wow.
my
I
gosh,
love this
I
next
love
line.
this, yeah.
Love it. Like I said, semicolon, the kids loved them and laughed and blatted them out like drunks in a bar room.
Blatted.
Blat, blat.
Blat, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Pop, motherfuckers gonna drop.
No, pop is what you do when you're
yeah,
playing
tennis. Pop up.
Yeah,
Pop, pop, pop.
Pop up. These guys were clever. Anybody walking past outside our door wouldn't hear the words. He'd just think we were singing the good old hymns. No, I'm pretty sure I'd hear if they were like change the word.
Blaze.
Yeah.
Also, seriously, ding for outside and ding for that semicolon use.
Yeah.
Well, they took the collection, and Dave announced the party Wednesday night.
Is Dave finally back?
Guys,
and you
guys.
get one hell of a line to come back on.
You whopper of a doozy. Give it a go.
Well, Connor, consider this your welcome back to Dave.
Yeah, oh my god. Dave. We have a Ding Dong Specia. Comma, that will really ring bells in your head, guys. Ding?
And then everyone's like, what?
No, what's a specia question mark?
We have a what are we? What? We have a ding dong specia question mark?
Comma?
So did he mean to type special?
Yes.
And then like somehow hit shift slash
L?
to get
Or yeah,
the
shift slash.
question mark?
Like his head momentarily dropped and smacked to the keyboard.
For a second he died. His heart stopped and his face smacked into the keyboard and then like he's like, oh,
He's like, it's going to take a lot to stop this ticker.
I gotta finish my novel before that happens again.
Satan can't have me. My work isn't done.
And so everyone's like, what? Everybody wanted to know.
A teenage witch. She's out of this world. We're
Sabrina.
gonna marathon Sabrina.
Non-dated references.
Well, yeah. I mean, aren't they? Didn't you see the gritty reboot of Sabrina that they're throwing
That
out?
would be hilarious if like they just have a guest. It's just Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh my
She's like,
god,
"Hi."
that would be like.
Hi guys, I'm Sabrina from Sabrina the Teenage
And, like,
Witch.
Of
Dave-
Sabrina the Teenage Witch fame.
And like Dave is like really out of touch, so he's like, "So you're an actual witch, right? Summon Satan." And she's like,
What?
He's like, oh,
You guys might know me from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It's like, okay, cool, summon Satan. It's like,
That's what I did on Sabrina the Teenage
hold on.
Witch.
I don't think you understand. I'm an actress. I can't. I'm actually a born again Christian. I can't summon Satan myself. And they're like,
I thought I
like
was here
fine,
to-
get Ergo, regular programming, guys.
I thought I was here at the church to like talk to the youth group about Christian things.
yeah,
No, we're a satanic youth group.
yeah, we're satanic.
Also, somehow I'm
would you like to hear some of our songs?
Yeah.
Amazing.
You're a role model, Sabrina.
And then somehow he'll still manage to charm her to where she won't tell anybody.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Bean is like, oh my god, someone from outside, someone who can help.
And she's like, it's actually pretty cool. I'm
It's
just
like,
gonna leave.
actually, I heard that song while you guys were outside. That was a really good rendition
me.
of Amazing Blaze.
And Bean's like, oh,
Fuck!
like, so wow, whoopee,
Wow, whoopee.
swell.
Whoopie-doo.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
They yelled and cheered like crazy. Then Dave had memory review. We had more confessions. Some of them were really personal. They were nobody's business but the person who was telling about it. We didn't need to know their private sins.
I like how he's been making a big deal out of this, and I thought it was going to be used to blackmail people, but so
no,
far,
no, it's never used. I'll just spoil it now. It's never used to blackmail people. He just has a problem with people spreading their personal problems and just like talking about them. But I'm like, if it's nobody's business but theirs.
Then they get it's their decision.
It's their decision about how much to share.
Yeah.
Like if I'm having certain issues with I don't know something,
If you
like,
have,
I'm having financial issues, I can either share that or I can not share that.
like if
And
you have
I don't-
cancer, you fucking asshole.
Oh yeah, like
Don't
I didn't
tell
tell
me.
you
You
guys.
know- you know-
I just ran away, but like that was kind of on all
know-
of you.
you-
That
you
was
know-
all. It was
was
obviously your business.
No, Bean is the one who would get mad if somebody told him cancer, because that's
true.
that's no one's business.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really weird. It's like he wants
It's
church.
chipmunks and him.
His dream church is like one of those churches where everyone just shows up and is like really fake.
Yeah,
He doesn't want a church. This is like
where people are real at all.
He wants people to be honest, but he
doesn't
doesn't
want
want them. He doesn't want them to have problems.
He wants them to be honest, but he doesn't want them to tell him anything.
he wants just a happy plastic church where everyone pretends like
Yeah.
there's no problems.
Right. Oh wait, you're having troubles at home. Your parents are fighting about stuff. Well,
your parents
That's
are
not my
literally
business.
beating you.
Stop telling me.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. He wants the church to be all like, "Oh yes, come to us with your problems," but he doesn't actually want to deal with them.
Yeah. Wow. What a dick.
This is getting too real for me, guys.
Like, it's so weird.
I didn't realize how much of a dick he was until this very moment.
I mean, it's like this thing. Obviously, they're Satanists, but this is the thing he takes object with. Them trying to get people talking.
Yeah.
But Dave thought it was wonderful. He was really into it, encouraging them and telling them how brave they were to share those important things.
Yeah. In some cases, they probably were very brave.
Yeah. So Dave is actually in the right here.
Yeah.
How is it in a Christian book published by a Christian company a Satanist gets something right?
You would think there would, Bean would be batting 1,000 here.
Yeah, he should not be wrong. He didn't tell anybody how to get rid of the guilt. He didn't mention Johnny Farthing's meetings. He just seemed to lap up the evil like a hungry dog.
What?
I mean, I guess if you just have the kids say it and then go, huh, "That's nice," moving on. That's kind of.
I guess, but like
At least
sometimes
they
getting
get
it. Sometimes getting it off your chest can remove the guilt.
I was gonna say, at least they get to talk about it instead of holding it in.
Yeah.
I just stare blankly at this. I don't understand what Dick Bohr is trying to say.
By the way, he just seemed to lap it up like lap up the evil like a hungry dog. I just want to point out that he's got a really good simile right there, and there's going to be a bunch more.
Yeah,
Okay. Anybody got any questions?
he asked when the last person sat down. Yeah, I stood and called out. What does Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers mean? But I mumbled the words so they'd sound like the ones Erica said. So what is she saying? Like Peter Piper, she's like just Porky Pig.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Mean.
That's all, Bean.
Yeah.
There was a shout from the back of the room. Erica stood and started waving her hands and moaning like she did when the demon thing came on her before.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Unless this is a fake out, you don't actually have to say the satanic
Yeah, and
words.
she doesn't have to mean it. Like, there's a difference between someone saying...
It's not
didn't even
using
say
the word.
them.
It's not using the word. Even mentioning the words is all it takes.
He didn't even mention
And
it. He
he
said something else.
Yeah, he said Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, mumbled them, and that's apparently all it takes. So someone with a speech impediment trying to do Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers is just going to summon Satan.
Well, you remember Hellraiser when that dude just solves a puzzle box and they show up? It's kind of like that. You just accidentally
it's the physical act of making some similar sounds. That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. They show up
Literally.
and you're
very low bar for clearance to summon Satan.
Literally.
Yeah, like you think that like. Oh, I'm sorry.
Urga hears those words said by anyone and immediately starts trying to summon Satan.
But it's the thing.
I don't think she's trying to summon Satan.
It's
I think
involuntary.
it's just happening to her.
That's the thing, though. He didn't say the words. He said something else, and it just kind of sounded similar.
Like, Satan's so desperate, he's like, doesn't follow the rules. He's like, fine, it sounds
I hear
close
the
enough.
words. I'm coming through.
It's like the Hellraiser guys.
It's like you know you're trying to buy some furniture and you're like feeling the different fabrics that the couch can be made of. It's like, you know, I really like satin, and satin's like, did someone say my name? Satan?
Here I
Did you
am.
say- Here I am.
I said-
Actually, I said I like the satin.
I said satin.
Close enough. Here I go.
Yeah.
Satan.
Like, and I would assume that, you know, this is kind of like a
What a
perverse version of like a prayer, right? So with a prayer, you have to mean it. You have to actually
Nah,
pray.
you don't have to mean. You can just, if you just say Hail Marys, that kind of cleanses you.
No, I'm sorry. If you just say something that sounds kind of like
Hail Mary, yeah.
If you go,
So, you know what? So probably Amazing Blaze probably works.
Yeah, maybe.
What a stretch.
Amazing Blaze, how sweet the push.
what's up?
Oh, you think it's a stretch now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're going to get a real good workout from this one.
Erica stood and started waving her hands and moaning like she did when the demon thing came on her before.
Do the Harlem Shake. Okay.
Once again, look up Cambridge 1969 for an example. She started chanting, and she started talking in a low voice that wasn't hers. Everybody loves the Michigan rye. It was the demons. I knew it. He never spoken through her before. Wait, so you managed to take her to a level of Satan she didn't even reach?
Why does Bean get her
Holy
to
shit, Bean
summon Satan?
he's the Antichrist. He's the one summoning Satan.
Like, he managed to summon Satan. Like, she's done this in front of them before voluntarily.
Like,
She
she's been
didn't go this
trying
far.
and didn't get this far, and he just brought her there.
Oh, wait. No, she was trying, and she couldn't do it because Bean was sabotaging her. Now Bean willingly causes her to do it.
Bean, even if you're doing this for a good cause, to try and show her up, you just summoned Satan.
I think you're gonna need to ask forgiveness.
Yeah, I don't think God likes it when you summon Satan.
You know what?
Especially through other people.
It's like when I can't even remember in Star Wars when this happened, but I can just imagine a scene of this happen. I know this happened in this Force Unleashed actually. At the beginning of the Force Unleashed, you know, Darth Vader's about to strike down the main character's father, and then you see his lightsaber get pulled out of his hand because the kid just like reaches out for it, and it's like, oh my god, the Force is so much stronger with this kid because, like, you know, he barely tried and it just suddenly overwhelmed him. Same way, Bean is showing his attunement to satanic power.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
not even trying and just summons Satan. You know, what happens if he tries?
It amazes me that there's so much that's wrong and undone in just this one sentence.
Mm-hmm.
This one sentence
this one
causes so much trouble. With this entire story, it falls like it was falling apart before, but now like the last
Just
brick
what
just
does Peter
collapsed.
Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers mean? He's just bleh. You just vomited your own story out.
You know what I'm saying, though, or not?
Yeah.
What I'm saying. No, I was gonna say. You know what's funny though? The fact that this phrase was all it took to summon her. I like to think that Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers is the actual phrase. You
right?
need
It's
to
not
say.
even similar words. Those are the words.
Those are the words because apparently
he
that
just misheard
worked.
her, thinking she said something else.
Ah.
But that is what she was saying.
Yeah.
And that's why, no, he didn't even mishear her. She just missaid it.
Oh shit! Oh guys, Satan.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we gotta be careful, Bob.
here I am. I'm Satan.
Damn it! I knew I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Fucking
Hey,
get out of here, buddy.
Hold on, Satan. We're doing something.
Oh, you guys want to hang out sometime?
No, we don't.
If you, ever,
Satan.
if you ever thought we were talking about Nathan, we were actually saying Satan.
Yeah, we were saying Satan.
Like, get out of here.
Get the hell out of here, Satan.
Guys, I just want to be back in the steel donut.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Go.
Come on, guys.
That's why we say fuck Satan.
You
We were
guys
saying
are-
fuck Satan the entire
You guys are fucking
No.
baka fuckers. You know that?
Okay.
But, yeah, so It was the demons. I knew I'd never seen them before. The kids were wide-eyed. TV horror movies were nothing like this. They were fascinating.
Oh, nice. You did more harm than good, Bean.
Yeah,
Good
now
job.
you got them interested.
Yeah. I sat down and put my head in my hands.
You idiot.
The blood of Jesus Christ, God's Son, cleanses us from all sin. You can't just summon Satan and unsummon Satan and be like, haha, parlor trick.
No, you just cancel your spell.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I said out loud over and over again. Then I sat up and said it out loud so everyone could hear me. Not everyone, everyone.
Dang.
Every single one.
Yeah, all the ones in the room.
Yeah. All the ones in the room, you become number 2s.
All right, so 1, 1, 1, 1. Everyone who's a 1 step forward. Erica stopped her carrying on. The demon had left her. She was limp.
Oh, you killed her. Nice. She's fucking dead. I hope you're proud of yourself, Bean.
Actually, good job, I guess.
Yeah.
You killed a human being, Bean. I'm sure God smiles upon you.
You summoned fucking Satan,
And then
Bean. I'm
murdered
sure God
someone.
loves that.
And then murdered someone.
I'm pretty sure you just broke every commandment.
There was you broke commandments.
You broke
that didn't even
commandments I
exist.
hadn't yet written down. I was working on the list.
I mean, I figured commandment 0 was thou shalt not summon Satan. I mean,
I
come
figured
on,
that one went
Satan.
without saying. I didn't think I need to write that one down for you, you dingus.
Dave was furious. He pointed his finger at me and said,
I don't want you to ever do that again, you hear?
Yeah.
Threat.
That's kind of a good idea.
I just like that he points his finger. Hey, don't do that again.
Don't you dare say Urga's words out loud again. Those are secret words.
No, they're not. They're a well-known children's rhyme.
They're Urga's secret words to call to her spirit friend. They're not your words.
Get her.
They're hers.
Get your pronouns right.
You use them again, and I'll get that spirit to get you and bring his friends to get you too, you hear?
so Dave is going to call up a satanic army to kill Bean now.
Wait, no, see, it's just like when you're gonna meet up with some sick YouTube pranksters, okay? They come, they tell you gotta come with friends when you're buying something on Craigslist, just in case they bring like a small army, and then you gotta bring like a huge army.
Yeah, you gotta bring your own army.
Same way, you're summoning Satan. He might bring some friends.
gotta bring your
That's
own
why you
friends.
gotta bring your own friends. But he might bring 10 dudes while you brought 4. So you gotta bring like a wedding party, or like a whole fucking caravan of people.
Yeah.
Also, I really like how he's like, "Don't you dare say Urga's words; those are her words." It's like that's our people's word. You know?
Yeah.
Only
Like-
we can summon Satan.
Yeah, only
Come
we
on.
get to use the S word.
I can't
Or
wait.
no, I guess the P words.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't.
The Peter
I can't wait for a Tumblr post about this.
Yeah.
About-
Check your Christian privilege.
Dave is so triggered right now.
Yeah, he really is.
Oh my gosh, he's so
The other day I was out and this kid made my wife summon Satan without her consent.
Yeah, what
know.
the heck?
No, really, he did it without her
He
consent. That
genuinely
was
did
pretty.
that. That was actually kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I hate when I see Christian people spreading on the subway.
Oh shit. Christ spreading.
Christ.
It's where you stick your arms out while you're on the subway.
Yeah. His eyes were wide like he was scared to death himself. Then I sensed that his attitude toward me was changing. He hadn't liked me before. I'm sure he drove Buddy to my house to beat me up. Now I saw real hate in his eyes when he looked at me. I was the only one around who was fighting him. I was the only one who was any threat.
Wait, so he sent someone to beat you up because he was miffed?
Yeah.
Like he was just like,
why are you?
that guy kind of strikes me the wrong way. Let's kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you like playing cat and mouse with this guy? Why are you sitting here summoning Satan and like absolute
your own
sacrilege?
day, yeah.
A sacrilege to your own religion when you could call the cops.
That dude just threatened you. He said, I'm gonna summon spirits and have them get you.
And you know for a fact that he can.
Even if he couldn't do it, that's still a threat.
You have so much dirt on this guy that you're refusing to use.
Well, Beanie tries to say it and everyone else is like, oh, Dave told me that you
The only
try to
person
spread
who
lies.
believes the only person who believes him is Joel Mole, but he never goes to Joel Mole.
Yeah,
He's
Joel
going
Mole.
to everyone else.
Joel Mole is like 100% ready to put Dave in cuffs.
He's got the cuffs ready to go.
Give me the word, Beanie. Just give me the word.
No, I have no evidence. I don't know who did it.
Oh, okay.
He's got two pair hanging. One are just inscribed to Dave.
This guy swung by the station. His name was Dave Eggleston.
You made a pretty good impression on me,
He's
so I think I'm
concerned.
gonna...
He's concerned about your well-being, Beanie. I might have to put you into a 96-hour hold.
Jesus.
Yeah, at his house. You're under house arrest at his house.
Curry.
Yeah. Carrie began to play "Hey Yo, Come Alive." Oh,
A
the
classic.
Yeah.
And the kids started singing it softly.
It's almost like it's the only song he knew.
That seemed to calm Dave down, and he became more like his usual self.
But he still doesn't kick you out of his youth group.
"Hey Yo, Come Alive."
Give me
I like.
Okay, I'm gonna come alive, yeah.
Well, I like that Bean does this, and Dave is still such a pussy. He won't kick him out the youth group.
Yeah.
This reminds me of when I was a kid, and there was this person like having
Like my day.
I was gonna say at least your Dave would have asked him to leave by now.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I remember when I was a kid one time, I was coming home from a concert with my parents, and this lady started having a full-on drug freak out on the subway. Like, she was full-on just going nuts. And there were a bunch of her friends there with her, I guess, and just strangers. And they all started to sing, they started to sing,
Jesus walks.
no, like a Christian.
Boys?
They're singing a Christian song, and she like calmed down. This is like the Satan version of that.
Whoa. That's crazy cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an announcement, guys. Those of you who have nothing better to do and who are staying for the evening service need to sit in the balcony. The high school group will be in the choir tonight. Okay, meeting's over. See you around.
Oh yeah, it was Jesus Loves Me. That's what the song was. Driving me crazy, at least. But nobody moved. They just sat there singing. They were still wide-eyed.
Hey, yo, come alive.
Hey, yo,
come
Story
alive.
of my life. I'll tell
I'm
you.
terrified right now, but for some reason I'm still chanting for demons.
They were still wide-eyed with the terror they'd experienced. They'd been in the presence of an evil spirit, and they knew it. But are they going to tell anybody? Are they going to run out of the room going, ah? No.
Talk to
They're
Joel Mole.
scared. They're scared, but just scared enough to continue summoning Satan.
Yeah. They didn't know what to think. Like, he's so condescending. Like even Schroeder was like, you think we all are just, like, idiots.
Yeah.
Actually, they kind of are. But even then,
They totally are.
I feel like the only reason Bean's winning in this is because literally everyone in this fucking story is a fucking idiot.
yeah.
Because literally everyone else in the story is trying to summon Satan.
No. It's not that Bean's any smarter than them. They're just dumber than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they somehow managed, like, he sets the bar low, and they manage to limbo under it.
He's not outsmarting them.
Like,
They're outdumbing him.
You want to see how dumb I can be? Watch this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he just dropped the limbo bar on the ground and they tunneled underneath. Dave changed the song so that they were singing into my heart, come into my heart, oh spirit.
we just watched an evil spirit come. Okay, well, into
it
my
again.
heart, come on in.
Yeah.
No!
Doors wide open.
I stood up and shouted, the blood of Jesus Christ, God's Son, cleanses us from all sin. The blood, get him!
Get him!
Oh, that was just a fake skid, sorry.
Get him! Get him!
Dave shouted.
I'd be putting emotion into this, but people are upstairs.
No, Dave's not putting emotion into it either. He's shouting.
Yeah.
But he's just like, get him. Get him.
He was furious again. I had to get out of
he is
there.
upstairs.
But there was no exit up front.
Still.
I knew I could never make it to the doors in the back of the room. I had to do something.
How about you start running?
I looked around. He has time to do it. It's like bullet time. Just boom.
Yeah.
I looked
He
around.
entered VATS.
He did. It is.
No, I'm just saying he entered the VATS right now.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like selecting targets.
Yeah.
Ching, ching, ching.
And the mysterious stranger comes and blows Buddy away.
No, I wanted to stealth.
Yeah. I was thinking Red Dead Revolver where you're just drawing. You're like...
Mysterious stranger blows Buddy away.
Flip and rip.
But yeah.
Bean throws a punch at someone and the mysterious stranger's like, down, just blows him away.
Oh, I looked around. A little door on the side of the platform.
What?
Yeah, platform.
I think we got a solid, maybe a 0
One
up in
per
the previous
page?
one.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Oh shit, I love this scene.
Yeah.
Led down to the boiler room under the church. I knew that place like the back of my hand.
What would you do?
How? Why?
I
So
played
there's
it.
doors in the back that lead into this room, and he went, I can't get to those doors, So where am I gonna go? I know there's this weird trap door that leads to the boiler from this room.
No.
Did
Into the
he
side of the
design this
platform.
building like H.H. Holmes's Castle of Terror at the White City? Like, why are there secret passageways throughout this church?
But here, listen to this. I'd played in this church for years. I ran to the platform as Dave and Buddy and some guys started coming down the aisles to get to me. I got the door open and scampered down a ladder on the inside. I felt.
Period. Ding.
Yep. Yeah, so not capitalized. My way. I lost
It's
my-
supposed to be.
Sorry.
I felt my way. Yeah.
Yeah, my way along the passage in the dark. I knew how many steps to take before I came to another ladder, and I knew how many steps it had in it. Alright, look, even if you'd gone to this room, you wouldn't remember how many fucking steps it took to go everywhere.
No, he's brilliant.
No.
This kid is freaking brilliant.
No, he just knows really useless information, like how many steps it takes.
Yeah.
I played in this dark basement all my
Yeah,
youth.
I remember
This
when
boiler
my
room.
father, who owned this
I
church, would
remember-
put me down
Oh,
there.
shit.
I remember the first time I was locked down here.
His dad just throws him in, like, have fun, Brainy.
I mean, to give
I'll
you-
come get you after church is done.
To give everyone a sense of scale about the intelligence gap between me and Bean, Bean remembers the number of steps down the stairs. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. So, like, this dude, he's miles ahead of me. I'm in
Yeah.
awe.
I do like the idea of him getting locked down there. Like, he
Yeah,
goes to open
for
the
sure.
trap door, and there's, like, a fucking bench on it. He's like, ah!
No,
Yeah.
no, there's a fucking padlock on it.
His dad is just like, now you're gonna learn some real godly behavior, and then, like, handcuffs him to a radiator and just leaves.
Oh, man.
It's like, I hear it gets pretty hot down here. See you later, Bean.
He tosses him like a pocket fan.
Looks
with a
like you're about to
spritzer.
become baked beans.
Oh my god. His dad would toss sick puns.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
knew-
killing
And
him.
then, and then when he gets out and they like throw him back in, it's like looks like you're about to become refried beans.
Let's say I knew where the switch. Alright, so I knew how many steps it had in it. I knew where the switch was, but no way was I going to turn it on. I knew Buddy and Dave had no idea where the switch was. I didn't know about the guys with them. If they'd grown up in the church, they knew.
Oh,
Is this the hot spot of the church? The boiler room?
This is
I'm
yeah,
curious.
this is where everybody hangs out.
I'm
Yeah.
curious, is there another exit, or is it only the trapdoor?
If not, I was safe. I waited a while to see if they were following me. I felt like the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
Damn you!
But this difference is you're both ugly on the outside and the inside.
Yeah. But I was sure they weren't coming. I made my way through the boiler room and out the other side, walking quietly among the adults who were slowly coming into the auditorium.
Wait, you're in the boiler room. Did you perhaps hear like a little girl singing like a Christian theme, and then like you see Freddy Krueger turn the corner and is just like, "I'm coming for you, bitch!" Like, is that what's about to happen?
Wait a minute. What was that last sentence? Where was it? On the page?
Let's say. I made my way through the boiler room out the other side, walking quietly among the
I
adults.
went through the boiler room and out the other side. So does the boiler room lead straight to the auditorium?
Yes.
Yes.
Because
door
when
right
you're
there.
because when you're in the auditorium after the sermon, everybody gets up and heads in for a sauna.
Yeah.
It's very
Like
convenient.
it must be right by the entrance, because they're filing into the church. Most churches have big entrances that go right
They
into
were
the...
downstairs. Is this a slant?
No, the whole thing, like the floors mismatch.
No, you went down
Like
ladders.
the whole thing is on
He
weird.
went down a ladder,
Yeah.
but they already were downstairs. He went like 2 stories underground and showed went back in the
Not only
auditorium.
that, he scampered down a ladder and came to another ladder.
So he's like deep under
He's
there.
like in the catacombs under Paris right now.
There's a world going on.
Am I the only
underground.
one imagining the church from Amnesia, a machine for pigs?
Yeah.
Oh my
Machine for
god!
pigs.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Okay.
that makes everything so much better.
Everything makes sense now.
That's it. So, I followed the crowd. If I could just bury myself in the middle of the congregation, there was no way those jerks could find me. And even if they did, they could. Were they going to punch out everybody in the church to get you? Like, I felt a hand on my arm.
Oh my god. This is amazing. Oh, I'll do this voice.
Not here, Bean. I'm sorry, not in here, Bean.
I looked up. An usher had reached in to stop me.
Teens meet upstairs. We're reserving downstairs for adults and visitors. Didn't Dave announce that to you in your meeting?
I've never
Did he?
seen a.
Hold on, go back up. Did
Yeah, he did.
No. Did he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said I have an announcement.
Yeah, he said teens are going to the auditorium, others are
Right,
going to the
right.
More
choir.
staying for the evening.
Yeah,
Need
yeah.
to sit in the
Well, it is amazing to me. I've seen some churches have like separate sitting groups, and I've never seen them enforced. Like kids can sit with the adults if they want.
No,
No, you can't sit with your mom. You gotta go up there, you little brat.
you little
Bean.
Oh, beans.
Oh, beans.
Yeah. But, like, seriously, I smiled. Yeah. He led me back down the hall to the stairs.
Just go.
I thought I'd just go home. There was no
Yeah.
way I was going to sit with that crowd
Just
on the
go
balcony.
home.
But the usher was taking me personally up the stairs.
He's getting handsy.
All right, buddy. Just fuck off.
Yeah.
Like,
Usher was-
You're an usher. Like, that's
Usher.
it.
No,
Usher.
I think you mean. I don't know if you've ever been to a church, Connor. Ushers are actually just bouncers, like that are
Oh.
religious. They're religious bouncers.
it'd be a real shame if you didn't make it to the balcony.
Yeah.
It'd be a real shame if you fell off the balcony.
Yeah.
You better stay up there. It's pretty dangerous up that high. Wow, one small push and you could go a tumbling.
Yeah.
That's a real shame.
That's a real drop right there.
It's a sharp edge at the top of that pew. You could crack your head open.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
blood everywhere.
And even if you somehow survive, somebody could just reach over and shoot you.
yeah. Subtle.
Yeah, real subtle.
Someone could shoot you.
And you just hear a click. He reaches inside of his robe. Why don't you have a seat? Like,
Why don't you just tell the usher you want to go home?
yeah,
Is he not going to believe
Oh,
you?
no.
Or is he going to go, haha,
Here we
Dave
go.
told me you'd want to go home?
yeah. Well, actually, I know
you're
the
right.
way.
I know you do. Dave just told us to make sure that you kids got to the balcony, or that all you kids got to the balcony. I'm just doing what I was told. I can't think for myself.
I'm
Also,
literally
apparent-
incapable of conscious thought.
Also, Dave told me to make sure the kids sat at the balcony, so I have to force them to do it, whether they want to or not.
I gotta grab him.
I have no control in this situation,
Yeah.
except over you.
That Dave thought of everything.
Rats.
Curses foiled again.
Also, that Dave told me you would try to get out of
I'm
here.
gonna go hire some Satanists to kidnap you now.
I don't even think of
I'm a
pressing
redheaded.
charges
Yeah,
because I'm Dave.
I'm a redheaded hurricane, so no one will even suspect that I'm doing it.
I'm sorry. I'm scrolling up so Matt doesn't see what I just saw.
The usher led me into the balcony and delivered me to Dave, who was motioning everybody to seats. I tried to sidle behind him. I wanted to sit at the far side near a door.
Important people down in front, Beanie.
He said, pointing me down by the seats to the rail. But I want to sit.
I said down in front.
Seriously, I can't see. Down in front. Down in front.
Buddy.
Phi called to his henchman.
Fucking ding.
Well, as we know, the F and I key are very close to the H key.
Hold
Yeah.
on, let me just smash my keyboard while I'm trying to type.
The F and I key, it types of F-I.
Yeah.
So now he's going for his knuckles. Boom!
Yeah. Phi called to his henchman. Henchman. He's straight up just a cartoon villain now.
Make sure Beanie gets down in front.
He said while twiddling his mustache.
You know it's a long fall, Beanie. Buddy grabbed my arm and rushed me down.
This isn't happening.
Yes.
This is.
Buddy grabbed my arm and rushed me down the stairs to the front row. It all happened so fast, even I didn't know what was going on. But he got me against that rail and he was pushing me over.
Shit, we joked about it here.
They're gonna murder him in plain view of the whole congregation of this church. Like,
This.
like they could just pull out a gun and shoot him.
This
Now they're
is
brave
the-
enough to chuck him off a
This is the
ledge.
third attempt on his life. The third attempt on his
In
life.
front of a whole congregation.
And I guarantee you, he's still not going to go to Joe Mole about this.
Even the usher should have gone to Joel Mole. Like, hey, I just witnessed attempted murder.
And then look at this. I was losing my balance. The rail caught me mid-thigh. I was flipping over it. I reached back for something. Anything. I caught the tail of his coat. He's wearing like a tailcoat. Like,
A petticoat.
Yeah, I don't know why Buddy, I guess, is wearing such a strange outfit.
like why is he wearing a nice formal suit?
I like this next sentence.
I screamed and heard a great
Oh!
from all the people down below.
Oh, shit!
Finally.
Oh! Oh!
Oh.
I like to just imagine they're going, ooh.
No.
Oh.
They're just looking at it.
Buddy was trying to peel my fingers off his coat, but I was around behind him, and he couldn't really get
Is
it.
he about to pull
What's
him
going
with
on?
him?
Oh, wait, how did
I
he...
was
Did he run
around
backwards down the
behind-
stairs and throw Buddy?
No,
How did
no,
he grab the back
he
of
was
his
pushed-
coat?
He turned and just pushed him, like he turned around to look back up the stairs, Buddy did, while pushing Bean, I guess,
Behind him,
behind him so that Bean had access to the coattails, but still he's not turning around to to like
Like,
get
knock him off.
Yeah, to knock him off.
He couldn't just like turn his Turk kills and smash him, smash his face into the fucking railing. But no,
Yeah. Let's see. He couldn't really get me. I looked around. People had frozen. Well, he is in bullet time.
Yeah.
motherfucking. What's the name of it? Watchful Stranger.
Yeah. Help me! I shouted. Help me! I'm falling. I guess my shouting got the ushers. I
guess
sensed.
so, yeah.
Whoa. They were clearing out the row right under me. They were trying to get the people out in a hurry before I fell and hurt someone. Oh, the beanie. We don't, all right, he's just ruining everything. All right, move everyone. We don't want anybody
You
to get
had
hurt.
to get yourself in this situation, Beanie. You had to.
Of course. Of course it would be Beanpole.
It's like the ending of Ernest Goes to Camp, where he falls off a ladder and the whole camp is there, and they say, "Well, at least nobody got hurt." And they go home and he's just dead. Like that's what this is.
Yeah.
Dark movie.
Yeah.
I could feel my grip slipping off Buddy's coat, and then the coat came loose. He'd unbuttoned the front and was letting me pull the coat off his back.
He's really not even looking.
I tried to read. Well, cool guys don't look at explosions.
Or
beams.
explosions of blood.
Yeah. I tried to reach for the rail, but my fingers couldn't grab it. I screamed as I fell. Strong arms reached up and caught me. They swung me out toward the aisle to break the momentum of my fall.
Reached up.
Yeah, caught him and just...
You know what's funny? This balcony is about 10 feet off the ground. Like, someone's just pushing up on his feet.
No, someone just caught him like a little baby. He was like, oh my god, someone's dropping a baby.
He fell a whole 4 feet before they caught him.
Yeah.
He screams the half second it takes for him to land. He lands on his feet and goes, oh, wow, I was really startled.
And if you didn't think that this was some bullshit, it's about to get even worse. I thought they'd hug me and thank the Lord that I was safe, but they grabbed me by the clothes at the back of my neck and rushed me right up the aisle and out the door into the foyer.
What in the fuck?
He's about to get in trouble for almost fucking dying. Or, I'm sorry, being murdered.
This is a different usher.
Oh, you're right.
And just what do you mean by creating a scene like that?
One of the ushers was shaking me.
This is church! This is no place to play! What do you think we are here? Play school? This is God's house!
Wow.
So they just tried to murder him. Somebody saved him just so they could rough him up in the hall.
I like this next part.
Someone came running down the stairs. It was Buddy.
Hey, that's my coat.
God damn
He
it.
said.
He grabbed my coat.
Apologize to this man, Bean.
Yeah. Falling was one thing, but stealing this man's coat, now that gets on my
How
lap.
dare you try to save yourself while you're falling to your death? What do you have to say for yourself?
How much, like, this is incredible.
How much
They-
victim blaming can
Exactly.
everyone do?
It's not even victim blaming. They know full well he's a victim. They just don't like being.
Yeah.
They just don't like him.
4 books of this shit comes back at you, Bean.
Yeah.
Bean's gonna be like in The Incredibles. He's like, how can you possibly bring me lower? What more can you take away from me? Like, how much can he go through before these guys finally get their retribution?
They're not even in with Buddy and them. They just don't like
They
him.
just don't. They don't
He can
know
do-
why Buddy wants him dead. They
just
just
are
know
going
that they're cool with it.
He can't do anything right. He can't even almost die without getting in trouble for it. Like someone shoots him in the egg, and then he's like, I'm still alive. It's like, you made me waste a shot.
Are you
like, I have to
serious?
use another one to kill you. Jeez.
Jesus, Bean, you can't even die right. Fuck, that's 2 bullets. It was only supposed to be 1. Fuckhead.
Bean.
Bitch.
So I love this. The usher said, apologize to this man, Bean. The usher said, shaking me again.
And you, the son of Pastor Spencer, you know better than to behave like this in church.
You know better than to fucking die in
Dead
church.
father.
What do you say for yourself?
Not what do you have to say, just what do you say?
You know your dad died being a good pastor, right? And look at you, shaming your dead father. You think he's proud of you? He's looking down on you from heaven going, my son's going to hell. That's what he's saying.
This is amazing.
Oh,
Oh, I'll take him.
Buddy said.
He's in our youth group. We're sitting upstairs.
I was scared to death. No, don't let him take me. He's the one who pushed me over the railing. He's...
Don't worry about him.
Buddy said.
He's just scared. He could have hurt himself playing around like that. He's always a joker. Wait, he's always been a joker, hasn't he? Holy shit, it's you always were a kidder, Steve.
Yeah.
In the flesh. In the fucking
In the wild.
And then the usher laughed.
Yeah, Bean's just full of tricks.
What? Everyone.
But he should know better than to die. I mean,
He was.
I thought you just said that, Pop. No, it actually says Bean's just
full of tricks.
Yeah.
But he should know better than to...
Yeah, he was going to hand me over to Buddy. I wrenched free and escaped down the hall. I had to get out. But up ahead, I saw some of the kids on Buddy's side. They were covering all the exits.
What? What kind of Okay, so
No, imagine this. Okay, he's in the auditorium. He falls down, right? And then he comes out to the foyer, and then it's just infinite doors in all directions. And infinite kids. It's like a Hilbert Hotel.
Why are they
covering all the doors?
Connor, does this make up for the lack of action for the past 3
yes,
chapters?
yes.
Yeah, but
Like Bean falls, and Buddy's immediately turning around like, guys, go block the
Yeah.
exits.
Well, somebody like grabbed him as he was falling and whipped him up.
He feels the coat falling off his back, and he's like, he's going to survive this.
No. He turns around and whips the coat off, and as Bean falls, he's already giving orders.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how Bean like could fall enough a distance to like let out screams for help, and somebody could reach down, grab him, and swing him up.
Also, if everybody like sees him falling to his death and they see an usher grab Bean, how come no one goes, "Hey, wait a minute! I feel bad for that kid who almost fell and died. I should
they
stop
would
him.
feel bad.
I should stop him from shouting at him."
Like
They
this
would
usher-
feel
like-
they would feel bad, but it was Bean.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say they would
Like,
feel
oh my
bad.
god,
if
a
it was-
kid almost. Oh, it was Bean.
They would feel bad if it was anybody else
Like
but Bean.
I just can't get over this Superman usher who could run to the edge, lean over the edge, grab him as he was falling, pull him up.
Oh, was he pulling him up?
But
I thought
no,
he
no,
caught
I
him
thought
and
he
let him
caught
down.
him.
No, I was joking about that being a show. Right? No, he reached over the edge and swung him
Oh,
up.
I
it
thought
says.
he. No, I genuinely thought he did.
No, because Buddy runs down the stairs
You're right.
to meet them.
Yeah,
So I guess he really does.
yeah. I was joking. I was joking like, oh, it's a short distance. He caught him. No, he grabbed him out of the air and swung him back up onto the balcony.
No, that's what
No,
we're
no,
saying.
no.
Like, Strong Arms reached up and caught me. They swung me
Someone
out
came
toward-
running down the stairs. It was Buddy.
Oh, no, so he
Bean
did
does
fall.
fall.
He really
to the ground.
does fall.
So
and
He
this
falls like a whole 3 feet, and someone's just
maybe
ready to catch him like a fucking baby.
I thought he got pulled up. Yeah, I'm wrong there.
What the heck?
Which means that this distance was huge, and the usher still was like,
Yeah, he's like Lou Ferrigno catching Bean, or like
or this is just a small distance.
That's
It's,
tiny,
it's
tiny
like
distance.
a 9-foot drop, and he's like already hanging off the edge.
like a
And the
drop that
usher's
after
just,
you
like,
fall,
there.
you might like. It's like when you're a little kid. Like I remember when I was a little kid, I was in Boy Scouts. At one point, there was this kid named Kyle who was in my Boy Scout troop, and we were all there. And I jumped off his porch, which was like an elevated porch, and I jumped down to the thing. And at the time, I was like, "Damn, that was one hell of a jump." And like looking back, I'm like, "Yeah, that was." I mean, I probably could have jumped and reached that with my hands.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that it wasn't that big a jump. Like Bean must have been falling the distance like that, you know. And then someone caught him. And
I just like
put
the
him
idea
down.
that he thought that not like okay, if it was that small of a distance, the idea that Buddy thought he would die if he
Yeah,
just
but he's like, I'm gonna kill him by throwing
Also,
him. Here.
I really like the idea that the usher isn't even remotely curious why Bean
Thought
is
this.
doing this.
You always
he
were a
assumes-
kidder,
He
Steve.
assumes that Bean is doing this for like attention or something,
Like
but
a
has no
trickster.
interest in asking like, why did you jump off the rail?
You always were a kidder, Steve.
Yeah,
Like,
so,
it's just something they put up with. Like, that's Bean. He does this all the time.
So
It's like his name is Bean Bradbury. Like, what?
fuck? Like the point is that small drop or big drop, it makes no sense. A small drop wouldn't have made sense for trying to kill him, and a big drop, it wouldn't have made sense for him to be caught.
You always were
Yeah.
a kidder, Steve.
Yeah, you always were a kidder, Steve.
Anyway, wow.
I like how that's a trope
is
from
bad.
Harvester. Like, that's an actual TV trope.
Yeah.
That you always were a kidder, Steve.
Yeah. They were covering all the exits. Where could I go? There was a broom closet down the hall. Inside was a ladder up into the pipes that heated the upstairs classrooms. I've been up there a million times, too. What? How do you know the full fucking layout?
Again, remember when I described this building as being like the White Castle that not White
H.H.
Castle
Holmes.
that H.H. Holmes constructed in the White City? This is exactly what it is. He probably knows where the safe is, where it fills with toxic gas that
He
kills
probably knows
people.
where all the corpses are,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, you open it up
What
and there's a
the
footprint printed on
what
the inside.
fuck kind of funny farmhouse is this?
Yeah, Bean's
There are
like...
doors that lead to the outside on the third floor and like stairs that lead to nothing.
Yeah, like if he climbed up to the third floor, he'd run, he'd open the door and just fall out. Like,
Yeah.
When the original pastor, when Pastor Spencer was building this place, he actually kept changing out the construction
Yeah.
crews to make it so that nobody knew the exact layout except for him and his son.
Yeah. But here, so
If
I
he,
bet-
can
but-
he get into the Batcave? Like, by,
Maybe.
like, I don't know, going up onto the roof?
You just tweak Jesus' nose up front,
Yeah.
and then it just lowers you into a chute with the Batcave.
So there was a broom closet down the hall. Inside was the ladder up into the pipes that he had the upstairs classrooms. I smoked weed in there a million times. I've been up there a million times too. I ran for the door and scooted inside and up the ladder.
Scoot up the ladder. Yeah.
Man, people are really slow to react. He keeps having moments where he's surrounded by enemies and has time to run into a door and do something.
Yeah.
Buddy came after me. His hand caught the light switch inside the door, so he could see where I was and where I was going. He came up after me. I didn't know where the usher went. I guess he thought Buddy could take care of me, or maybe he had to go and help take up the collection.
I guess he thought Buddy could.
So church is just going on?
They're not even gonna
They
like.
don't even
They
care.
don't even stop. They don't call the police.
Like, the pastor is, like, reading, and he looks up from, like, his paper, and he sees Bean fall to almost his death and just keeps reading.
Yeah.
Like, he looks up and reads a little bit slower, and then looks back down.
Yeah,
Like,
Bean's like shouting for help, and he's like, "Could we like just lower
and
the mics?"
so saith...
No, he's like, "Can we lower the mics on that side of
The
the room?"
Lord said, oh, Bean, don't do that. You know better. Anyway, as I was saying,
The Lord said,
Yeah. So I climbed higher in the pipes. He kept coming. Like I said, I'd spent hours playing in these pipes. You don't spend your
in the
fucking
pipes.
weirdo.
you don't
My dad stuffed me in one of the pipes. I had to figure out a way out quick.
were these survival courses? Are you like...
No, like I said, it sounds like he totally went up here and smoked weed. Just it's a hot pipe. You just press the blunt against it.
Yeah.
You're lit. You don't spend your whole life in one church and not know everything there is to know about it.
Sad.
Weird.
Not true.
Yeah, I know plenty of people who've gone to one church their whole life and don't know jack shit about the layout of the building.
The fucking pipes.
You know what? As somebody,
Because most people don't trespass all over the fucking
I was gonna say,
place.
as somebody who's gone to one church almost his whole life, I know precisely two places in this church:
the front?
the foyer, the church area,
Yeah, the, like, prayer
and the
area.
back exit. I guess.
Yeah. You know...
Like what is it? What is that called? The air. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, but if
I just know the
if
the
you're-
foyer area
and the
like,
auditorium,
If
yeah.
your dad
praise-
was...
Dude, we don't even have an auditorium.
Oh.
If your dad was the pastor, you'd know where all the death traps were. And
Yeah, I guess
the
that's
pipes.
true.
disarm them.
Yeah. He's gonna run down a hall and then know that he needs to, like, pause and duck into an alcove because a laser wall's gonna come through and just slice Buddy to bits.
I was
And
gonna say, oh, there you go.
I was just gonna say, are you ready to see Beanie fight back? Actually,
Oh, shit.
I was gonna
Finally,
Beanie
he's gonna
fights
do
back.
something, yeah.
All I was gonna say was that chicken coop maze from that game. That sounds like it had it easier to follow layout than this fucking church.
and this is gonna be pretty crazy. Huh? Like I said, I spent hours playing these pipes. You don't spend your whole life in one church and I know everything there is to know about it. And I had one advantage over Buddy. I knew which pipes were hot.
Oh my god, he's gonna kill Buddy.
I swung and turned and scooted from pipe to pipe.
This
Yes.
is now Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, I swung and turned
Oh,
and
man.
scooted from pipe to pipe, but he kept coming.
Uncharted really got lamer as the
Yeah.
series went on.
Yeah.
He learned soon enough that there were hot pipes up there, but he didn't know which ones. I got so interested, watching to see if he'd burn himself, that I forgot to keep my escape route open.
You
Fucking
fool!
idiot.
Then he put his hand down on a hot one and burned it. I laughed.
You sadist.
Yeah.
And I turned the wrong way.
You
He
fool.
saw at once that I was cornered, and he came right after me. We were
Okay.
about 20 feet above the cement floor and back in a corner.
I'm gonna kill you for that,
That's a
Kamala.
second freaking threat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Two people have freaking threatened him.
and this guy tried to kill you earlier.
Yeah.
He tried to kill your fucking mom.
And he didn't even wear a mask for that.
All right, so
What the fuck?
yeah, like it's amazing. He said. He kept coming, but something had changed. His smile was fixed on his face again, like a mask. It was like he was possessed. His eyes were bright and crazy. I backed into the corner and straddled a big pipe.
Straddled.
Okay.
Yeah, I should laugh, but
That's Avid's stat chapter again.
Yeah.
As he came closer, I went over a hot pipe to the next one, a smaller one, and scooted to the far end. He came parallel to me, reaching out to get me. He was right beside me, and I cringed as far away as I could get. He reached over to grab
I'm cringing
me,
pretty far away.
Yeah.
and I slammed his hand against the hot pipe and held it there.
Jesus fucking
Jesus.
Christ.
It was boiling hot, and he screamed.
what the fuck?
Like it's one thing to just like touch it to the pipe because he can't punch him off. He's bigger than him, but to hold it there, just like Like Buddy's like trying to pull away, and he's just like, no.
Yeah, it's like
no.
a kill cam in a video game
Yeah.
where he
Like-
just like holds his face to the
Like you
to
can
the
just
fucking
smell
pipe.
the flesh.
Oh yeah, I remember this this takeout from Condemned 2.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is that.
Yeah.
Or like in
You
the
hold them to the pipe,
Pipe and-
and then you flip them over to the other side of their hand and hold the other side
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
hand, which
While
also
they
hurts
scream
twice
in
as much.
agony.
Yeah, it hurts twice as much because now you're like pressing on
Yeah,
that
and you
seared
just keep
flesh.
holding it there. That game was pretty fucked up.
I mean,
Yeah.
Rama killed someone in the raid too by pressing their face against a grill.
Yeah, there you go.
I remember that from that game.
That
the
actually,
Raid
spoiler
2.
alert, happens later in the story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He snatched his hand away and tried to stick it in his mouth. It was really burned, and he wasn't thinking of anything else.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, run away, Naveen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you see, here's the thing.
No,
if you'd
now
gone,
he goes for the kill.
If you'd gone for the police earlier, you would have been fine. Now, yes, he was attacking you, but you have burned his hand with
he
like
has proof.
third-degree burns.
He has proof that you assaulted him. You have no proof that he had.
No,
he
you're-
threatened you.
no,
Yes,
you're
you
in
do
trouble.
have lots of proof he assaulted you.
So now
No
you're
one will-
both in trouble.
It's hearsay because no one will attest that he pushed him off the rail.
All right, so here you go. You went from I can get these people in jail to I can get these people in jail and get in trouble myself.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess if you had a good enough lawyer, you could claim it was self-defense, and it'd be true. But still,
Yeah.
I guess you're not going to have a good enough lawyer because
There's not going to be enough forensic evidence to catch him.
Yeah.
And besides, Dick Boer wrote this before forensics was invented.
And it's pretty gruesome self-defense. I mean, geez.
Yeah.
I scooted back down the pipe over to a bigger one, back the way I'd come in.
Dude, just leave.
I got to the ladder and scampered down.
Okay.
I should have turned out the light when I got to the bottom, but I knew he wasn't going anywhere, and I wasn't mean.
Oh.
I was just going to scald his fucking hand, but I wasn't mean.
Yeah.
An usher was running down the hall toward the closet as I came out the door.
And just what is all that noise? It's disturbing the meeting? Ding? Why can't you learn that this is not a play school, Bean?
This usher is like the fucking worst.
And I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen is Bean is gonna like shoulder check him right in the stomach,
So-
and then grab his leg and just snap it off, and then
Are
like
these
run away.
Are these ushers in on this, or are they
No,
really
they're
just...
just assholes.
It's
See, like-
people like you that makes me wish I could still beat kids.
Oh, Jesus.
Is that a line from Bully? That's what it sounds like.
No. But like I said, like Bean, I get you had to defend yourself, but you held his hand against the pipe, and now you're in trouble too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, congratulations. I held the door open. It's Buddy. He's burned his hand on the pipes. He needs help. Want me to call the rescue squad?
The rescue squad?
You keep out of this. You've done enough mischief for one night.
He pointed to another usher.
Jensen, make sure this boy gets to the front door and gets out. Tien,
Tien from Dragon Ball Z. That's how you spell his name. Tien.
fucking ding. Also, why? What is?
It's a Dragon Ball Z crossover. It's Tien.
How close is the I to the H? Not that close. Is he typing this on his phone? Is he seriously typing this?
No,
like,
because it's from 1991.
yeah, oh, that's true. T9 didn't exist back then.
Yeah,
I thought you guys would be really excited that this is a DBZ crossover.
I don't like
now.
Tien. I'm not a Tien fan. I'm sorry.
It's weird that there's a guy with a third eye in a Christian church.
Yeah, well, you know.
well, third eye blind.
The third eye is typically more prominent in other religions, I find.
Yeah, usually. Tien, go call a rescue squad.
rescue squad?
From the sound of things, we've got a badly burned person to take
What
care
the
of.
fuck is the rescue squad?
It's just not a name for
I
like the
think
ambulance.
Rescue Squad is like a show for kids. It's like animals.
Oh,
that are
okay,
like
all right, yeah,
firefighters
yeah.
and such.
I
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
Oh, that was Rescue Heroes.
Oh,
yeah,
Rescue
yeah,
Heroes.
Rescue Heroes.
Then
That's
what's
what.
Rescue Squad? Okay.
Rescue
Dick
Heroes
Morris
were the
is the
rescue squad.
precursor
Oh,
to
okay,
it.
so,
Yeah. Yeah, that must be it.
Yeah,
Nick
if your
Borges
mom,
doesn't know the name of it, that's all.
no, it's like if your mom takes you to the dollar store, you end up with those freaking like cheapo knockoff.
Yeah,
DVDs.
Yeah, the
You-
Rescue
Oh,
Squad.
thanks for the Rescue Squad action figure.
Yeah.
It fell apart when I opened the packaging.
Yeah, it's like when it's
I
like,
did-
oh great, we got Rescue Squad and Lico and Snitch.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah. One time I did get a toy from the dollar store, and I did open it up, and I grabbed its arm. It was like a ninja or something, and its arm just came off, and I was like, wow.
Yep, that happened.
I was like, man.
I got a set of plastic army mans.
Yeah, like we were so cheap with like all the dollar store toys. I would always like start off by holding their arm against the socket and being like, "Oh, it got cut off," and then throw it away. It's like,
Oh, yeah, me too.
now you got one arm.
I've got a stupid story, but I won't say.
Oh, yeah, I have one too. I'll tell you after this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after this.
Yeah, watch the after show if you want to know what happened.
Still-
The
on an
unrecorded
after
after show that you'll just have to imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Jensen. I said, you saved my life.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He said as he gave me a push.
Fuck off.
Because he pushed me on my
Will
fucking
you
face.
fucking get out of here?
I didn't even try to
It's
explain.
time for you to leave.
Also, actually, that wasn't even the guy who was talking before, because that guy was mentioning to
This is
Jensen.
TN.
This
So,
is some new
so
guy.
this is some new guy, Jensen, who's now
This is
pushing
Jensen.
him.
Yeah.
What an asshole!
No. He said as he gave me a push. I didn't even try to explain. I just took off and flew for my life. If you flap your arms hard enough,
So are you gonna go home and tell your mom about another attempted murder?
Nah.
Nah.
I
Is
laughed.
Bean just gonna get fucking murdered at school tomorrow?
And look at this.
Fingers crossed.
I laughed as I ran. Everything Dave and Buddy had tried to do tonight, the Lord had botched up for them.
No,
I had a-
Everything you tried to do for the last week, Dave and Buddy botched up for you.
I had a nice feeling. Lord, you're there. You're working. You're on your throne, and I'm on the winning side. I laughed again. I love it, Lord.
Bean, you've lost your fucking mind.
Yeah, you don't even treat God as... you don't treat him with any reverence. Like, it's more like he's your buddy who's bailing you out.
Bye, buddy.
Yeah. Well,
He's just your pal who. Weird.
like, this is a Christian book, and it feels really disrespectful. Like,
It's getting really violent and like mean and hurtful.
yeah, it's
It's like-
weird.
Don't worry. One of the scenes later on inspired the Saw movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to play a game, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So that's
yeah.
the end of Peter Piper?
Yeah.
Pied Piper.
Peter Piper.
No, it's Peter
Peter
Piper.
Piper. Piper.
Yeah. right.
Yeah, oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Yeah, oh, shit, Satan.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
you did
Dad.
another recording without me. I told you guys I wanted to be on them.
Buddy,
What?
hey,
Yeah, what?
you can't hang out with us.
Are you sure?
You can't hang out
You
with
want to come down to my place?
Tell you
No,
what,
I
Satan.
just be honest, no.
Oh, well, I got beer down there if you guys want.
I don't care. It's probably like Miller Lite. Bud Light Lime.
Buzz Light Clamato.
Yeah.
like all these PBRs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
just
they're off-brand PBR. They're
The-
Bush Lights.
They're alcohol-free PBR.
oh god.
He's got like a bunch of
vomit
Bush
all over my
Lights.
mouth.
All right, look, Satan, tell you what, you can be here to record the Subspace Emissaries World's Conquest.
Yeah.
Which we
will
will
call
record.
you. We will call you when we start recording it, okay?
Alright, cool, guys.
Yeah,
Sounds
definitely, for sure.
good. Alright, bye.
Yeah, cool.
No. So
There
now
we
that
go.
Satan's gone.
Okay, yeah, we're never recording that fucking story. So, thank you so much for
Oh my
watching.
gosh.
Uh,
Wow.
If you want to hang out with us, we do have a public Discord, and that's also a good place to send us requests. You can also email us, comment, tweet at us on Twitter.
Yeah, just make sure if you're going to request a story or like a wiki hour or whatever for us to do, you'll link it in the comment. That would be really helpful. Don't just give us the title. Yeah, just come and hang out in the Discord.
Yeah.
We got a link in the description. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Have a good night.